up, YouTube fam? What's up? 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 How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? I am stressed like a bitch. Stressed like a bitch. So I don't know if I can be like lower, like life is so stressful. So pretty much I wanted to do like an updated like move-in, living on your own experience. I did one like 2 years ago. I kind of want to sit on my couch, but I'm kind of too far away. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, I wanted to do, this shirt's a medium by the way, so I don't really know how the fuck it's supposed to go. Whatever. I'm not this fat, you guys, I swear. Anyways, so, ooh, maybe I could like tie it like this. That'd be cute. Oh my gosh. I was rushing earlier because I had to do something, but then that got changed. So then like, I'm like, I have a cute side that says pink. Anyways, oh my god, I'm getting off topic so much. Okay, so I just wanted to do like an updated, like this, that, and the other type of thing. Maybe I can move you guys closer. This, that, and the other type of thing about like my move-in experience, and hopefully I have time because I'm gonna go get my half sleeve today. Your girl's gonna have a half sleeve. It's gonna be great. Anyways, so I was getting ready and I was rushing because my friend wanted me to go do something with her, but then she was like, no, you don't have enough time, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, fuck it. I got like 15, 20 minutes. Let me just try to do a YouTube video real quick before I go do this shit and then have to go do some other shit. And then I painted my nails, but I didn't let them dry because I was rushing and now they're all fucking ugly. So I need a second job, which I'm working on. Anyways, so I just wanted to do an updated, you know, living with me type of situation here. And I like, this is like really unplanned. I did not plan this. So I might miss a lot of things. I might miss nothing. I might give the greatest advice ever. Who fucking knows? But I did make a list a while back ago because I knew I wanted to do this video. So let's just go through the list and see what happens here, bud. Where it at? 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 I know it's somewhere in here. Okay, so moving in. When I first moved in, I moved in with my ex-boyfriend. We lived together for like 6 months. I ended up like, that situation just ended, not together anymore, blah, 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 blah. So then after that, I moved with my friend's parents. That was cool for a second, great, loving, unconditional, whatever. Then I moved back into my mom's house, and then after I lived with my mom for a while, then I met this new boyfriend of mine. Well, not mine right now. I don't have a boyfriend right now. I'm single as fuck. I've been single for 8 months. Anyways, then I met that dude. Started talking, blah, blah, blah. Then we ended up later on in life getting an apartment together. That was good. So basically we used our tax money to put in the apartments and the home decoration. That all added up to around maybe $2,000 needed to be able to move into our first apartment and buy things to make the house look cute, you know? That was good. Roommate-ish, good. When you decide to get a roommate, I would make sure that you really do know them and they're clean and they listen and you guys have rules, standards, like you guys set rules and expectations before living together so that way you guys kind of know what the fuck it is. And I'm just saying that because after that, like, you know, that ended, so then I had another roommate, which was my brother, and just like all that was cool. Whatever. Me personally, roommates, it helps a lot. It does. Great dividing bills in half and everything like that. But it's just not my cup of tea because I would prefer to come home to a house that's like how I left it whenever I left, or things like that in that nature. I'm a very clean person. I clean my house once a week. I wipe down, even if it doesn't need to be clean, I clean it. I don't know. Anyways, I should have grabbed a different shirt because I really don't know how the shirt's supposed to go, and it's a medium, and like I'm just like, I don't know what to do with my life. Maybe like that, yeah. Anyways, okay, so I live in Oklahoma City. I don't know where the fuck you guys are at. Wherever you're at, I'm sure it's better than Oklahoma City. Yeah. So our minimum wage, I believe, is $7.50, which I don't know how the fuck anybody could live off $7.50. I don't get it. Don't understand. I make $14.50 an hour, but that's not enough. So basically, after taxes, I think it's after taxes, I make like $1,800 or something like that, which is just not enough for me. And I will explain why, and like things that you should expect when you move in. And like when you move in somewhere, or you're planning on living on your own rather than with roommates, just calculate all the shit that you have to pay that you absolutely need, and then make sure that your like paycheck adds up to that, which that's basically what I've done, and that's helped me a lot. But at the same time, like I'm like barely making it, like literally barely making it. But at the same time, it's worth it because I'm here, I'm home, I'm happy. Anyways, yeah. So make a list, I would say. If you get roommates, you know, investigate, see how they act, things like that before you actually do the do and like decide to have that roommate. And you know, make sure that you have a good steady job. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of talk about the things that I have to pay, which I'm sure everybody else that has a home or stuff like that would have similar things to pay. So primarily, whenever you first move in, I would say at least save up to $2,000 or so to be able to have enough money for extra things or things that you may need or may not need, who fucking knows. So first comes rent. Whenever you first move in somewhere, you have to put a deposit usually. The deposit here in Oklahoma, most of the apartment deposits would be half of the rent or like $100 or something. It's all different, but basically you'd either have to have half of rent, maybe even whole of rent, and then also pay the rent. So like for me to move in here, which I was extremely lucky, all I had to give is $500, which is fucking great compared to my last apartment where I had to pay like $1,200 to move in because it was my first apartment. I didn't have rental history, blah, 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 blah. And then if you live in a home, you usually all the time have to pay like what the rent is. So if you have like the rent is $900, then you're gonna have to pay a $900 deposit. So there's that. So that's already just like a big chunk of money to move in. So right now my rent's like $555 monthly, and I pay that on the first. And that's something else is like if you are able to like split your bills into like your 2 paychecks you get, or like if it adds up to enough of one paycheck, like just pay it all in that one paycheck, so your next paycheck is whatever the fuck you want to do with it. Hopefully you decide to save it and be more responsible. So yeah, first is rent, so I pay $555 a month. And then my phone bill, which is a need, like I don't fucking like need it. Like I went like 3 months without having my phone, so that's something that I can just like, I don't need it, but I kind of do need it just in case I die or like need something, you know. So my phone bill, I go through AT&T. I pay I pay $118. So that's on the 18th of the month. And then my insurance, like my hospital bill, which if you don't have insurance, you should get insurance because you'll get a penalty whenever your taxes come up and then you're fucked. And also I just get sick all the time, so I need health insurance. So that's $50 a month. And then I have to pay this hospital bill. I had a kidney stone like a year ago. That shit literally made me feel like I was fucking dying. So I had a kidney stone. It was like $1,200, some shit like that, like bill. And the girl's 22 trying to take care of herself. I don't have just that money in my bank account. Okay, it'd be great if I do, but I don't. So I have to do monthly payments on that. So my hospital bill is $65, and that's taken out on the 8th. And then groceries, I personally feel like it's so much easier just to buy groceries and then just like take that with you to work or like wherever you're gonna go, or eat throughout the day rather than going out to eat somewhere every single fucking day of your life. So groceries, yeah, that's like a thing. It makes me so happy. It makes my heart happy to like have groceries that are full in my fridge. Like it's the greatest thing to just look at. But lately I personally haven't had money to get groceries, so I've been like eating at my friend's house or my mom's house, or just like, you know, things like that, or like the dollar menu at fucking Arby's or McDonald's. Like that's my life living right now. So lately I haven't been able to get groceries, but for my personal self, like just for me to have like a full fridge for myself, I would usually pay like $150, $200 for groceries for myself. And then my car note, I have a Chevy Cruze car note, and that is $216 a month. On some groceries, car note is on the 18th as well. Car note, have to pay it. You know, if you don't have a car note, don't get one, bro. Like if you have a car that gets you to A and B, just settle with that. That'll save you so much money. I should have just learned that and stopped being stubborn whenever I had my BMW, but I was like a fucking picky little fucking asshole and didn't like realize what I was doing. Just saying, just if you can avoid getting a car note, avoid getting a car note. And the next is AT&T, which is $16 a month on the 18th. That's for Wi-Fi. I necessarily don't need Wi-Fi, but if I don't have Wi-Fi, then I can't watch Netflix. I can't like do shit when I'm home, and since I live here by myself with my 2 dogs, like it would be very boring and depressing. Yeah. So Wi-Fi, don't really need it, but at the same time, I do need it. Yeah. Light bill. So my OG&E bill for light is currently $100. Sometimes it'll be $70. I haven't got my first, well, honestly, I should go look at the mail after this because I haven't paid it yet. So I need to go look at that. It's probably gonna be around $70 to $100. And then I have a loan right now that I took out because I couldn't pay for my bills, and yeah, so I have to pay my loan back. That's $135. So all this added up monthly. So like before you move in, you have to add up, like I was saying earlier. So all this adds up to $1,500-ish a month. Okay, that's a lot for me, an individual. That's not including like, you know, toilet paper, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, face wash, just shit that you need, which I can't really afford. Right now I'm wiping my ass with napkins, bro. Yeah, living the life. But yeah, you know, I'm just making it God's way. He's like, bitch, I got you. And I'm like, yeah, come through. So that's like a thing. And then, so yeah, 1,500, make around 1,900 a month. So I'm about to get a second job, hopefully, and be able to buy like the essential needs that I do need, because all my money goes to bills, and hopefully one day have more groceries in my refrigerator. That'd be great. But yeah, you know, calculate your bills, make sure you have enough. You know, if you want to have a roommate, investigate. Neighbors, I would like more so get to know your neighbors just a little bit, you know, and it would be great like maybe if you and your neighbor became friends, because then you have somebody to talk to on a daily basis. But you know, get to know your neighbors. What else should I talk about? I know there's so much to talk about moving in. It's just really stressful, I guess. It's really stressful to live on your own. And if you're young and you're like 20 and younger, like don't just like go out and just, I want to get my own place. Like, no, bro, like get a good job, save your money. Like that's what I should have done, but I didn't, and I don't know why the fuck I didn't, but I didn't. But if you just like save your money, then you'll be Gucci, bro, and then you'll be great. But I didn't do that. I fucking was like, I want to live on my own and have no money in my pocket, and then I did that, and it's like, fuck, I'm fucked up, bro. Like, why did I do this to myself? But I feel like there's so much more to talk about living on your own. Like, it's really just the bills, the neighbors. Fuck, I gotta just like refresh my head, because I can guarantee you whenever I start editing this video, I'm gonna be like, fuck, I should have talked about that. Fuck, I should have talked about that. But it's just really being responsible, and it's nice to live on your own. You know, you get to come home to yourself, you get to do whatever you want, you can be as loud as you want, you can invite whoever the fuck you want over. Like, you don't have rules. But living at your mom's house or your parents' house, if you can, would be probably way better, because you'll be able to save all that money and put it into your savings and get to go travel, or get to spend it on these things that you want, or save it for a great apartment, you know. That's what I should have done, and I didn't. So yeah, I'm just giving my advice to you, from me to you, to save your money, be responsible, calculate everything. Times are going to be rough. Life kind of sucks, you know. The government is a piece that, so just breathe it out, bro. Just woo fucking saw, okay? Like, woo saw. Like, that's all you gotta do. Woo saw. You know, if it wasn't for my family, which I'm pretty sure my mom watches every single one of my videos, and if you don't, mom, then fucking what the hell? No, I'm just kidding. If it wasn't for my family, I don't know where the fuck I would be right now. I honestly don't. Like, if you have a good support thing, like whether it be friends, family, animal, like I would also suggest to have that also, like, as a mindset when moving in, with the whole responsibility and everything, because it is going to get hard sometimes, and you're going to be like, this isn't where I want to be, this isn't what I want, I'm not done decorating, or I'm not done doing this, or oh my gosh, how am I going to pay this bill this month? Like, it is going to get really stressful. So it is good to have roommates, but just roommates are just like a iffy situation, you know. Maybe if you're both dirty, then maybe you guys won't give a fuck, you know. That'd probably be the greatest roommate ever, if you're both dirty and don't care. But just breathe it out, you know. live life and relax, you know? And for you moms out there that are single mothers, like paying all these bills, living on your own, kudos to fucking you, bro. Like, kudos to you. Like, even kudos just to anybody else, even if you have a spouse and you guys are just working as hard as you guys possibly can and barely making it too. Like, you're still here, you're still trying, like, that's all that matters. So, yeah, man. Also, like, furniture and shit, get furniture. Furniture, get it off like Facebook Marketplace, bomb Facebook Marketplace, or if you guys have like a Hobby Lobby near you, you can get furniture and stuff, like get a credit thing, like it's kind of like a credit card, and they'll like have you pay it monthly. So that's how I got this couch, was like Hobby Lobby, paid it off monthly, things like that. I know I'm probably forgetting so much, so sure, I know I am, but I have to go. I have to go get this tattoo. Yeah. Like and subscribe. And tell your friends about me. And I will see you in my next video. Okay? Bye, you guys. Sushi, you wanna say bye? Can you say bye? Pee-wee Hermit. Pee-wee Hermit. Sushi, raw, ew.
I'm winning, yeah, I'm winning.